Welcome back. I'm Mrs. C, an ELL teacher at Florida Connections Academy. Today I'm going over the first grade language arts, Unit 16, Someone Special, Lesson 4, Someone Special Write Portfolio Assignment. For this assignment, you'll be writing your very own book. It's going to be a narrative story, so it's a story that you tell. Let's look at your lesson to see how we should begin. Make a book. Darnell wants to make his story into a book. So you've seen Darnell a few times in this lesson already in his story. He has a title, Max Bakes a Cake. Look at how all of the important words in the title, Max, bakes, and cake are capitalized. That's very important. He also wrote his name since he's the author and illustrator, by Darnell Fields. Let's read his narrative story. Max is a prince. He lives in a castle. It is huge. Max hardly ever sees his family. He is lonely. Max has an idea. First, he goes to the kitchen. He makes a big cake. Next, Max bakes the cake in the oven. The sweet smell drifts through the castle. His parents smell the cake. His brothers and sisters smell it too. His family comes to the kitchen. At last, the cake is done. Max gives everyone a slice. His family is together. Max is not lonely anymore. All right, so not only did Darnell write this wonderful story, he also drew pictures and made a front cover and a back cover so he could have a book. He puts the parts of his book in order and he staples the pages together. Let's go ahead and look at his story again. When you make a front cover like Darnell did, you want to make sure that you write the title and the name of the author on the front. That's going to be your name. You also want to make sure that you draw a picture. When you make a back cover of the book, it usually tells the reader a little bit about your story. So you're going to write a sentence about the story on the back cover as well. Let's look at our rubric that tells us what we should include in our book. In the beginning, we should make sure that we have the names of our characters and the setting. That's where the story takes place. We need two or more events. Those are things that happen. We need to make sure we order those events from first to last and use words that tell the order of events. So let's look at Darnell's story. He did that, right? I saw a lot of good transition words. I saw the word first, I saw the word next, and I even saw the word at last. All of these good transition words help us know when things are happening and the correct order. We also need to make sure we have details about what happens. And the ending should tell us what happens to the characters as well. Down here, we've also got some publishing criteria. So what you need to do to make sure that your published book is perfect and everything is correct. If you have any proper nouns like people's names, they should be capitalized. Most of your words should be spelled correctly. You can get help from your parent or caretaker, and you should make sure your handwriting is neat and easy to read. All right, so now we know exactly what we're going to do. We've got our checklist right here too. We're going to draw pictures, make a front cover, make a back cover, put our story together in the right order, and then staple the front cover, story pages, and back cover together. When you're done, make sure you share your book with your parent or caretaker, and make sure your parent or caretaker takes pictures of each page and sends them to your teacher. Let me show you an example of a narrative story that I made. The first part we needed was a front cover. So here's my front cover. I have my title, Lola Goes Swimming. I also have my name, I'm the author and illustrator, Mrs. C, and I have a picture. Front covers usually have pictures. So this, I'm going to guess, is Lola, right? Lola's in the title and there's a little puppy on the front. So I think that's probably Lola. Make sure that your picture matches your story. And I've got this stapled together as you can see already. If you don't have staples, you can use glue or tape or anything like that. All right, let's read. Lola is a spotted puppy. She lives with her family. In the beginning, I introduced my character, Lola, and I introduced the setting. Right now, she's in her home with her family. Let's look at my next event. Lola is going to the beach. First, she packs her toys. There's that transition word that shows the order. This is what she does first. I've got a picture of all those beach toys next to Lola. All right, let's make sure the rest of my story is in order. Next, her family drives to the beach. I've got another transition word next. And as you can see, her mama dog is driving the car. Remember, narrative stories don't have to be nonfiction. They don't have to be real. They can be fictional or fake. Finally! That's another transition word. Finally, they arrive. Lola loves swimming. Remember, that was my title, Lola Goes Swimming. Make sure that your story and your title match. There's a picture of her swimming at the beach. I've got a palm tree and some birds flying in the air, maybe seagulls. Here's the ending. What a great day. Lola looks like she got a snow cone at the beach. I love getting snow cones on a hot day. Now remember, you also need a back cover for this book too. So back covers usually just have one short sentence that tells a little bit about the book. So I wrote, read about Lola's fun adventure. It didn't say I needed to include a picture, so I just included my sentence. All right, once you get your story with your front cover, all of your event pages in order, and your back cover, make sure that you staple, glue, or tape it together. And then, like I said, present it to your parent or caretaker and have them submit every picture to your teacher so you can get an amazing grade. I know you're going to do a fabulous job. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.